the west section. But to get there, they have to capture the payload first. So let's see how the defensive side works out as we switch across. We are going to have a Torbjorn in here, so Yuri's going to be on the Torbjorn. We will have Lidano this time around. Obviously been playing Reaper a bunch of times, so it's going to be Soldier on 76 this time around. Shades will be on Junkrat. So again, another switch. He's right up front as well, right outside their base. Nutty B will be on the Roadhog and Zaf on Mercy, and of course, and Mint on Reinhardt. We'll see whether the attacking teams stick with this. Pretty sure we're not, because Happy Thermia is currently on him, you know, a Torbjorn, which you don't often see in attack.
So I'm looking at Northern Gaming Blue's lineup. They have a relatively strong actual composition. They have a lot of damage, an insane amount of damage. They have sustainability. Even though they have one healer, they've got, you know, Roadhog who can heal himself. They've got Yuri who can drop armor packs if they can successfully repel this first attack. But Junkrat, most importantly for me here, Shades, is going to be the key factor. Because of the amount of siege he can lay down, especially in these tight choke points, it's very hard to deal with him in terms of how much damage you can put out, especially if you have a Reinhardt to shield up, which they don't have. It comes down to Velen on this fair to actually deal with him for the most part.
Oh, it's Happy Thermia trying to get around the side. He's got around the back, and he's putting some good damage on towards him. Mercy's just gone straight into him. That's disaster, but Yuri finally picks him off around there, and that's going to just about keep them alive, because that could have been catastrophic there. Fisher trying his best to keep them away. Ladano will catch him with the rockets, and now Wieland kind of all on his own in this attack. So first hold successful. Will they adapt anything? Will they change anything? No, they're going to be sticking to the same heroes.
That's a really good initial attack, too. It really... Oh, Mitch is here. Uh-oh. It was a really good initial attack, too, because you have the Winstons come in towards the back, and they didn't let the Junkrat actually set up and do some decent damage. That's where you're seeing the switch away come in, where Shades is now over on the fair end, so the Junkrat. No point going Junkrat up against him. He did hear it, crap. Such around a minute delay. But anyways, Fisher's still going to be committed to the Genji. He's got Dragon Blade up in just a few seconds. Another game blue, they're going to have to respect this and deal with him.
Well, Ladano's been dealt with, so that's one start. If he can get onto Mercy, that may well work out. Fisher misses the mid-air shot, but he gets a long way away from his team. Just about gets the clip back in and gets the resurrected. Working out well. Dragon Blade popped out, but he's only got 30 health. He's going to get himself a little bit more back there. Yuri gets picked off as well as Nutty B. Is it going to be enough, though? Fisher gets himself a third, and that may well be the point cleared out. Just Shades remaining. He goes down, and the payload has been captured. We are moving on to the second phase.
Even Casper was damage amping him. He was healing him with that 30 HP to get back to up to 150 with a sound barrier then, and then damage amped him. And he absolutely destroyed the entire team of Northern Gaming Blue with just him alone. That just seems to be the story time and time again. He gets Dragon Blade, he gets 4 or 5 kills, they push, or they hold the point. And Northern Gaming Blue just have not had a good response to him. When he's ulting, it just seems like he gets free reign for the majority of the time.
Yeah, they struggled. He got around the back of them. He got into the, I don't know whether you call it the saloon at the top. I'm not sure what you call it exactly, but he managed to get in there behind them, and that's the real problem. Took off, more importantly, took down Ladano right at the start. So that frees up the Yuri on Farah as well. So suddenly everybody's allowed to do their free damage. Fisher, though, trying to recover the high ground, but they've kind of lost it. They've had to back away, of course. They had to bring the payload forward, but that's given a good advantage for Northern Gaming Blue holding this high ground now.
Yeah, they're holding it really aggressively too, but now they've given up the position. Fisher's gone in towards the backside. The Earthshags have to come through and catch onto one, because the shield is able to block off the rest of it. And Mercy is actually going to be paying the price. Casper goes down to the swings of him and Shades, and Yuri picks up the kill on the Happy Thermia. So it's going to be a good hold here so far in Northern Gaming Blue. But
look how many people are chasing Fisher.
I mean, but Fisher didn't have ultimate, so that would have just changed the fight hands down with the way it's been going.
Yeah, but they managed to chase Fisher down, catch him out the side there. So, payload didn't really move too much there. Didn't really get a great deal of distance. Graviton Surge is available. Going to keep my eye on Ladano this time. You can see he's moving up, capturing the high ground. They do have a good hold here on the western section, the wild, wild west. Wickedy wild, wild, wild. But as it is, a lot of ultis charged up. 4 ultis on both sides. So it could be a pretty aggressive fight. Here we go. Sound barrier going down. They're going to move in for this one. Fisher around the back. Is it going to be enough? They're going to catch on towards him. Does manage to block off. 8 health he lives on, but does get picked off. Pinned by Mint. Nicely played there. And they have managed to hold them back. But the payload is still making his move. Let's switch across to VLAN, who's got himself barrage ready available. But he doesn't need it because the rest of the team were picked off. They focused so much on dealing with Fisher. The rest of the team had a free reign.
Yeah, again, Fisher gets Dragon Blade, doesn't get dealt with. He ends up forcing the enemy team back, ends up getting a decent wipe. The rest of the team comes through. It's just repetition over and over again. This is like the definition of insanity that Northern Gaming Blue haven't been able to deal with them. They let the same thing happen over and over, and they need an answer. Fisher is already back up to 25% on his ultimate, and he's just wreaking havoc. They can't kill him. They can't, force him away with Dragon Blade. They just can't do anything. They have no answer.
And Yuri's not having much fun trying to pin him down with those rockets. You can see him hop, skipping and jumping around it. They haven't dealt with the Winston. There we go. Finally, Happy Thermia does get picked off around the side, but they did get good travel on that payload. It is close to the checkpoint. That's a great rocket coming out. That hit, I think it was Tenya square in the face. Fisher, once again, though, causing problems. Gets around the side, takes down the far of Yuri. And now the rest of the team come in. There's the Graviton Surge. Comes zipping on through, gets himself another 2. VLAN doing work with that barrage. Doesn't even manage to cut through them. Fisher, he's got his ultimate available in just a moment. That Dragon Blade. And this is a real problem starting to develop. It's going to be the Dragon Blade coming out. Yuri does manage to get himself the barrage down. And that is enough to keep them at bay. And they hold just about.
Yeah, just for now, given that, because Fisher has Dragon Blade up, and he's going to be using it here. Casper even has the revive. Tenya will have Sound Barrier in just a few seconds. I feel like Azaria would be such a good pickup here. I'm not sure about the Winston 100%, because once the Winston kill him.
Yeah, Outsider.
But why? Why a monkey? You don't want to trade a monkey for a monkey. You want to trade a monkey for the Genji. He's trying to chase Fisher, but Fisher's been doing such a good job of actually dodging him, so why not go for maybe the Zarya? It allows Yuri a lot more comfortable ultimates, barrages to hold them back. But let's see, Fisher, Dragon Blade again. How many kills will we get this time?
Uh-oh, he's found Zaf. He's managed to get in the back line. She was trying to desperately to get away from that one, but didn't work out for him. That's all he's going to get, I think, but that's all he needed to get. It's caused the problem. Let's switch across to the rest of his team, because VLAN, mid-air battle with Yuri. Yuri's not really focusing on him. He's trying to get on towards the Mercy himself. Will pick around the side. Does manage to disperse him with that concussive blast. Still can't land the shot, though, mid-air, but doesn't matter. The rest of his team are doing the damage, and you can see Casper in there. Keeps his team alive. There's the big resurrect, and that is going to get everybody back alive on point.
Oh, Van will fall. Actually, no, he didn't. Did he? No, he didn't fall. He actually had a sliver of HP left. Fisher's back to join the party. Gets the kill to Zap yet again. That's 2 times in a row. And he's looking for even more. He doesn't have ultimate anytime soon. He's got a soldier off towards the side. Lucio as well, but the Winston comes through, knocking them away. Allowed him some free, mobility to run around with. Some room to move.
Let's have a switch across. Happy Thermia on Reinhardt. Almost caught the mid-air shot. Does get the Earth Shatter down, but it's kind of on his own. He's got Fisher with him. Does manage to get counter-pinned, though, straight away. Yuri does get killed off there, but look, just 2 seconds remaining. They have to get on towards the payload. They haven't got it around the side. Overtime is burning down. Can he get close? No, he can't. He gets picked off, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a successful defensive hold from Northern Gaming Blue. That might decide it.
Yeah, and
that might decide it.
All Northern Gaming Blue need to do is get that second point or get more distance. That's it, and then they win, because it's 2-1, and the best of 3.
And that was so close to hitting that point as well. Ooh, so Northern Gaming Blue on the attack. They know what they've got to do. That's pretty... Honestly, I really expected both teams to finish Hollywood. Yeah. I really did. That was a pretty good hold, especially with Fisher disrupting them so heavily. It really did. I was very surprised.
It's a lot harder, though, for Genji to be as effective in that position because there's so much area to spread out in. Whereas on the point, you have to kind of hold the point. You have to hold in these tight knit areas. So it allows him to get the resets over and over again, to constantly get his dashes. But let's see. Now, Northern Gaming Blue on the attack.
Ooh.
It's possible for them to pick this one up. Yeah, it comes down to B5. They have to have a solid defense here in the beginning to have a chance.
With a Symmetra and a Bastion, they're going all out for the defense. They know they have to do it. So turret sets up. The Lucio of Happy Thermia brings him in there. That's probably going to go back and switch out, I suspect. Don't think he's going to be sticking on that one. He was playing, obviously, the Reinhardt in the previous game, so probably going to head on back. Let's have a quick look. Yep, there we go. Just goes back, switches back onto the Reinhardt. He'll be rejoining the party. So VLAN on the Reaper on defense. So interesting, very aggressive. Not a great deal outside of Fisher. If Fisher gets picked off, they're going to struggle. Maybe Outsider can hook out the Farah. Farah, of course. Shades, all right. Well, let's see if he sticks with Hanzo. Not sure he's going to. Is he? Maybe. He's sticking with it. Okay, Hanzo on attack here from Shades.
Yeah, you get a lot of vision with it. Get a lot of control too. It's really hard to go up against a Hanzo, especially if you're a Bastion. You're gonna have a really tough time dealing with them. The thing is, they don't. Sorry, they do have the Pharah to deal with Fisher if they need, and this is gonna spot him out. And not to mention the damage he does to a shield is insane. Getting damage amp 2 on top of that, the shield won't last long at all.
Go. You can see him working that shield down, already tagging out, catching on towards the turrets. Just dodged in from the hook, saw it coming. Bastion forced to back away already. So Fisher having to adjust his position, swing around the side. Now remember, all they have to do is cap out the second checkpoint. That's what they're looking towards. Get that payload moving into the second phase, and they will win the game and move on to the next round. And it's pretty big because both these teams are pretty huge teams. Remember, this qualifying stage, both looking to reach the quarterfinals, which will be happening tomorrow. Ladano will get picked up. I'm going to swing across over towards Happy Thermia. No, I'm not, because he's sitting really deep. I want to switch to Tenya. Tenya's still not got that teleport available.
Yeah, it's up about 4%. The Hanzo speed coming through. Unfortunately for them, Fisher wasn't there for that to happen. The Ursha doesn't come through, and Fisher, he's got his tank mode up, but he's just not using it. He's sitting there still in turret form, trying to hold on. Yuri towards the high ground, trying to give him a little bit of cover. And Fisher, he's gone down. They don't have they do have the teleporter out, but they haven't hunted it. That's going to be huge.
He's only just placed it. He just placed it around the back. They're going to hunt it down pretty quick. I'm not sure he's going to hold them. They should be able to find it out there. There's the teleport just around the side. I think I saw Yuri going for it. They have managed to pick it off. So that's going to be a quick switch off. Symmetra didn't really work out for them. Bastion didn't really work out for them. Really well played from Northern Gaming Blue. You said it yourself. You're going to use that Sonic Arrow, get exactly the position of the Bastion. They suspected it was going to be there. They found it instantly and forced that shield down very quickly, and then forced Bastion to reposition. And from there, they kind of just took the high ground.
They can now win in two pushes here. Like, this push alone could win in the game because Ladano has Graviton Surge in just a few seconds, Yuri has Barrage, and Shades has his Dragon Strike. That alone, the Dragon Strike plus the Graviton Surge is going to absolutely demolish them. They have to be so careful here. B-Fly cannot overextend. They cannot, most importantly, get caught up, grouped up.
Well, they're going to try and push on. You can see Shades holding that ultimate available. You'd assume they wouldn't get caught up quite so haphazardly. He's just going to stick it out. He's going to go for it. He's just going to fire it straight off there. And he's going to be backed up by the rest of his team. It is going to work out brilliantly. Gets himself the double. Happy Thermia and Fisher going down. The Winston will chase him down, but that payload is still making his move. Let's switch across to Nutty B. They're trying to keep the payload moving, but it's not working out just yet. So that payload, it's still being contested, and they haven't managed to push it through.
And Yuri, he's got Barrage available. He's going to be coming back in from spawn. He didn't get the revive, but that alone, paired with Zaf and the respawn, or the resurrection out of him, could just win this one. You can see they're already extremely far in distance. They're almost there towards the end. And B-Fly, they can't afford to lose this. They cannot afford it all.
Fisher pops his ultimate down, does manage to get Ladano down. Is it going to be enough? There's the Resurrect coming through. He does manage to get the kill quickly. Nutty B taken low as well. Mint trying to get around the side. Doesn't manage to work. Okay, they're going to have to regroup here. They've realized it. Back away. Successful hold for now, but 4 minutes still remaining on the clock.
I think Velen's really stepped up so far. He's been able to eliminate Yuri, I think, twice in a row, which is obviously taking away that barrage potential. Ladano has Graviton Surge up again. He literally just used it paired with Shades. They used the combo together to do the Dragon Strike across the Graviton Surge, and he has it up again.
So he's certainly landing them shots, that's for sure. But this is going to be a barrage around the back. He's going to flank in. He wants to get around that shield. It's Zafi's going to go for. Does manage to get him. Also flicked up and managed to find Yuri mid-air. Don't think he even planned on that one. He was just trying to get the Mercy down. Casper's going to back around the side. This looks like it may well be another successful hold.
3 minutes left to go here. They do have a couple of attacks left, so it's not like they're necessarily in too much of a hurry. We don't want to let too much of this momentum switch away from you.
Look at this. They're basically forced into their spawn points at the moment. This is brilliant hold. Fisher almost got his ultimate ready and waiting to go. That's just bought them so much more time.
Well, that could have been a win, actually. That was a mistake by B-Fly, I think. They were pushing at kills, but if you push up too far...
Get cleared out, yeah.
I mean, you're directly in front of them. It's like, all right, we don't have to chase you. We don't have to look for you on the high ground. We could pick up some easy kills. You have to be very careful of how you actually go around that one.
Shades are switching out here. He's gone into the Genji this time. So clearly they realized they need to try and disrupt. They've not been able to get Casper down at all. They've not been able to deal with him. So switching across, but look, you can see, here's the Winston instantly going aggressive. Fisher pops out onto his ultimate as well, get that tactical visor going down. Sound barrier not going to be enough, does manage to pick off the Mercy mid-air. That's going to be hit. Zaf going down. He's going to hold them off for now. Sorry, it's Casper going down, it was, I believe. managed to pick off. But either way, payload now, getting moved. Let's switch across the shades. And they've cleared them out.
Look at the distance.
This could be the game.
Meters, 86. They're almost there at 110. That's all they have to do. They have to somehow hold B-Fight. Need to get on this payload, but Shades is holding the back. We do have the Winston ultimate being used just to buy some time for the team to get back up. Group to pushed out.
Outsider, the only man that's trying desperately, just leaping around, trying to contest it as much as he can. There's going to be the Farah. Ultimate coming down from Yuri. Doesn't do enough. I think he may well have. He just managed to clear them out. There's the Resurrect coming through, though. Trying to pick off the Farah around the side and not quite landing the shots. Does manage to catch on towards him, but he's still got a lot of work to do here, Jason. I don't think they've quite got enough.
8 meters left to go here. Shades has a Dragon Blade available. He's up against the Reinhardt. He's able to get the kill of the payload. It's being contested. They have the revive. They're going to continue to push this one. 2 meters left to go. They're trying to spam this out and try to delay with tracers, but I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think it's going to work either. You can see Shades just casually holding on to his sword there, making sure he doesn't have to use it out. There's going to be the lockup. There's going to be the payload. And ladies and gentlemen, whoo! What a close game that was. B-Flight